Watch video 58 on Appendix 1, 5th Schedule of Securities and Exchange Board of India, Mutual Funds, Regulations, 1996 Regulations 18, 22, 25, 16, 68, H, from the Workbook for NISM Series 5A, Mutual Fund Distributors Certification Examination, and review the multiple choice questions and answers. 1. What is the primary interest that mutual funds should prioritize in their operations? A. Interest of sponsors and directors. B. Interest of all classes of unit holders. C. Interest of market intermediaries. D. Interest of regulatory authorities. Answer: B. Interest of all classes of unit holders. 2. According to the regulations, trustees and asset management companies must ensure the dissemination of what type of information to unit holders? A. Speculative information. B. Inaccurate information. C. Adequate and accurate information. D. Confidential information. Answer: C. Adequate and accurate information. 3. What should trustees and asset management companies avoid regarding business concentration? A. Excessive concentration with multiple brokers. B. Excessive concentration with a few investors. C. Excessive concentration with individual unit holders. D. Excessive concentration in multiple schemes. Answer: B. Excessive concentration with a few investors. 4. What must trustees and asset management companies prioritize in all matters? A. Personal gains. B. Interest of sponsors. C. Interest of all unit holders. D. Interest of the market. Answer: C. Interest of all unit holders. 5. What does ring fencing refer to in the context of mutual fund schemes? A. Merging different schemes. B. Mixing assets and liabilities of different schemes. C. Segregating assets and liabilities of each scheme. D. Enhancing the security of assets. Answer: C. Segregating assets and liabilities of each scheme. 6. What must the asset management company ensure while taking investment decisions? A. They act in their own interest. B. They act in the interest of unit holders. C. They prioritize market trends. D. They follow the advice of brokers. Answer: B. They act in the interest of unit holders. 7. Which of the following practices is prohibited for trustees and asset management companies? A. Ethical marketing. B. Using unethical means to sell schemes. C. Regular communication with investors. D. Due diligence. Answer: B. Using unethical means to sell schemes. 8. How should asset management companies conduct their business dealings? A. With low standards of integrity. B. With high standards of integrity and fairness. C. With a focus on profits. D. With a focus on rapid growth. Answer: B. With high standards of integrity and fairness. 9. What type of statements are asset management companies not allowed to make regarding their capabilities? A. Accurate statements. B. Exaggerated statements. C. Comparative statements. D. Cautious statements. Answer: B. Exaggerated statements. 10. What must sponsors or employees disclose when providing investment advice about securities? A. Their qualifications. B. Their investment interests. C. The performance of the scheme. D. The market conditions. Answer: B. Their investment interests. 11. In the AMFI Code of Ethics, members must observe high standards of what in their business dealings? A. Profitability. B. Integrity and fairness. C. Competitiveness. D. Aggressiveness. Answer: B. Integrity and fairness. 12. What is required from members in terms of disclosure to unit holders? A. Timely dissemination of vague information. B. Accurate and explicit information. C. Confidential information. D. Overly technical information. Answer, B. Accurate and explicit information. 13. What should members avoid in their selling practices? A. Using ethical means. B. Making exaggerated statements. C. Providing accurate information. D. Ensuring transparency. Answer, B. Making exaggerated statements. 14. What is the focus of the due diligence principle in asset management? A. Maximizing profits. B. High standards of service and independent judgment. C. Reducing costs. D. Following trends. Answer, B. High standards of service and independent judgment. 15. What must members ensure regarding the investment objectives and policies of mutual funds? A. They align with personal interests. B. They are communicated vaguely. C. They are managed in accordance with stated objectives. D. They are subject to frequent changes. Answer, C. They are managed in accordance with stated objectives. 16. What type of transactions must members disclose to the Board of Trustees? A. All transactions regardless of significance. B. Transactions with their associates and significant unit holders. C. Only transactions involving profits. D. Transactions not involving securities. Answer, B. Transactions with their associates and significant unit holders. 17. Which practice is considered self-dealing? A. Engaging in transactions that benefit unit holders. B. Using one's position for personal gain at the fund's expense. C. Conducting transactions transparently. D. Seeking competitive pricing for securities. Answer, B. Using one's position for personal gain at the fund's expense. 18. What must members not indulge in while managing mutual fund schemes? A. Independent judgment. B. Ethical selling practices. C. Front running. D. Accurate disclosures. Answer, C. Front running. 19. Which of the following practices is strictly prohibited in the mutual fund industry? A. Transparent communication. B. Manipulation of securities prices. C. Fair competition. D. Compliance with regulations. Answer, B. Manipulation of securities prices. 20. What is the obligation of members regarding the handling of investor complaints? A. They must ignore them. B. They must deal with them expeditiously and fairly. C. They must delegate them to third parties. D. They must prioritize their own interests. Answer, B. They must deal with them expeditiously and fairly. 21. In terms of scheme management, what must members ensure? A. Compliance with only the AMFI code. B. Adherence to the fundamental investment objectives. C. Avoidance of all regulations. D. Flexibility in scheme attributes. Answer, B. Adherence to the fundamental investment objectives. 22. What must members do if they intend to change the fundamental attributes of a scheme? A. Notify only the asset management company. B. Obtain prior approval from unit holders. C. Change without informing anyone. D. Wait for regulatory changes. Answer, B. Obtain prior approval from unit holders. 23. What must members maintain for compliance with the AMFI code? A. Records of activities for at least 1 year. B. No specific records. C. Records of activities for at least 3 years. D. Only verbal agreements. Answer, C. Records of activities for at least 3 years. 24. What is expected from members regarding competition in the mutual fund market? A. Engage in unfair competition. B. Adhere to ethical standards and fair practices. C. Ignore the competition. D. Create false markets. Answer, B. Adhere to ethical standards and fair practices. 25. How should members manage conflicts of interest? A. By prioritizing personal gains. B. By keeping the interest of all unit holders paramount. C. By favoring specific unit holders. D. By ignoring potential conflicts. Answer: B. By keeping the interest of all unit holders paramount. 26. What is a requirement regarding the segregation of accounts in mutual funds? A. All accounts should be merged for efficiency. B. Scheme-wise segregation of cash and securities accounts must be maintained. C. Accounts can be mixed for better performance. D. Only the main account needs to be maintained. Answer: B. Scheme-wise segregation of cash and securities accounts must be maintained. 27. What should members provide to investors before any investment decision is made? A. Only the minimum required information. B. True and adequate information about the schemes. C. Misleading claims about past performance. D. Personal opinions on market trends. Answer: B. True and adequate information about the schemes. 28. What is a consequence of violating the AMFI Code of Ethics? A. No consequences. B. Potential disciplinary action and revocation of contracts. C. Guaranteed promotions. D. Increased business opportunities. Answer: B. Potential disciplinary action and revocation of contracts. 29. What type of communication must members avoid making to investors? A. Clear and informative communication. B. Communication that creates unrealistic expectations. C. Communication regarding investment risks. D. Communication about the investment process. Answer: B. Communication that creates unrealistic expectations. 30. What is essential for members when establishing internal controls for compliance? A. They need not establish controls. B. Assigning supervisory responsibility for oversight. C. Reducing the number of employees involved. D. Ignoring the compliance mechanisms. Answer: B. Assigning supervisory responsibility for oversight.